We came to know about David through a very good friend of ours. I just texted David saying, "Hey, we're in the market to look for houses." And the first thing that really made me quite confident of wanting to work with him is that the promptness. Like even the first message, the hi to David, was replied within minutes. It had a personal touch, and everything was set up. Like everything had a formal process. I felt like I was getting into hands of somebody who one comes with a great reference, and two has done this quite often to know what he's doing. From then on to this date, every working with David has been just absolutely fun and, you know, everything we could have hoped for.
So honestly, we are first-time home buyers, and when we started, we had like zero clue. And that's one of the reasons when we spoke to David and we realized that, okay, he is helping us build our knowledge as well. That was reassuring. And even now, I mean, I think even after we have bought the house for like more than 2-3 months, we do text David quite a few times to ask things when you're not sure how to handle something. I think his experience was really valuable. And like Mohit mentioned, the promptness, that still is there. I mean, even after we have bought the house, we have been like comfortably settled in, that promptness and the responses is still there. So we really appreciate that.
Yeah, we knew absolutely nothing about house ownership. Like she said, it's our first time buying a house. We are also pretty new to the country, so it's not just buying the house, but there's so many things that we don't know about.
One thing that I really liked about the whole process was, I think from day one, it took us like just 2 days to pick out a house, and we really loved the house. It took the team really less time to really realize what we need. They could understand, like we saw a couple of houses, we shared some feedback, and then the current house, the house that we bought, our house, just before we were about to visit that house, David said, "You know what? I think I know what you want, and I think you're gonna buy the house I'm gonna show you next." And we really did, really understood what we needed.
Absolutely.
And he showed us like right there.
Our house hunting lasted 2 days, and we viewed a total of 4 houses. Literally, the house David said, "This is the one for you," before showing it to us was the house.
Was the house.
2 days of house hunting. Like everybody tells us, like, how can you buy a house in 2 days?
Okay. I think the difficult part of the process was after we decided on the house, because the whole part of inspection, we both are new to the countries, which means we haven't really lived in a house here. So we do not know the kind of problems that can come here with the, with the rains, with the kind of cold that's here in this country. So we didn't really know what all to look for. Like, in fact, the whole team was really patient in answering those basic questions, which I think people here would be more familiar with. But we weren't. We got the right answers. We were able to, like, a lot of our apprehensions were put to rest just because we got those answers in time and really promptly. That knowledge and that, that patience and prompt replies, that really helped through that part. I mean, from the part where we decided, okay, this is the house, to the part where we actually bought it, the whole package.
That's so good.